Hi there, Anna here. Today I'd like to talk about oral care. So, our pearly whites. How do we keep our mouth healthy and how do we keep our mouth clean? Many of us have learned from the dentist to brush our teeth twice a day and floss and use mouthwash, and all that's fantastic. I'd like to introduce you to a book that I came across several years ago by a lady who I respect and admire greatly. And I think it might change your life. So this is a book by Nadine Artemis, and it is called Holistic Dental Care. This book is incredible. It's the complete guide to healthy teeth and gums. And she's very, very well researched in this book. And she talks about different herbal remedies, different essential oils. She talks about different questions that we are encouraged to ask our dentists before we begin working with them. She also taught me that our teeth are actually alive. So they're not these dead, inanimate objects that just sit in our mouths and decay over time. They actually have, it's like equivalent to like a network of veins that sort of run through into the teeth, and that they absorb things from our body. So whatever nutrition we're putting in actually gets, it's kind of like this analogy of getting sucked up like a straw into the actual tooth itself. There's this whole network of dendrites and other terminology that I don't remember right now, but the teeth are alive. Our teeth can actually regenerate. So that's the great news. If we have a cavity that's starting, there are things we can do to help prevent it from getting any bigger and potentially even to go away. So that's why I highly recommend this book gets purchased or read by every single one of you watching this video right now. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to talk really quickly about her 8 steps to successful self-dentistry, and then I'll post them in a future post. That way you can have them in written form as well. So the first step is a salt rinse. So that keeps an alkalinity in our mouth. So sea salt and water mixed together and rinse our mouth with that several times a day if possible. Then we always want to scrape our tongue. I have a copper tongue scraper. My Ayurvedic person told me that copper was a good thing for me to be using. So you can get plastic, you can get metal, you can get all kinds of different tongue scrapers. But that's another place that bacteria likes to sit in our mouths, is on the back and front of the tongue. The third step is brushing our gums. So there's a special soft bristle toothbrush that we can use, and always downward toward the tooth on the top, and here upward towards the tooth. Gently, very, very gently, we want to brush our gums. I think this stimulates the blood circulation and the flow and everything like that. The next step is to polish our teeth. So Nadine Artemis here recommends one of those spinning electric toothbrushes with just a little bit of powder, such as baking powder, or there's other things she adds to. She has a beautiful line of dental care products. The fifth step is checking the gum line. So there's a few little tools we can use that actually really deeply in between the tooth and the gum, food can still get caught in there. And it's amazing how many times after I brush that when I trace the gum line, I can still see a little bit of debris coming out. So that area is often neglected with just brushing alone. The sixth step is flossing. Floss, floss, floss. We've all learned about that. Really important to get in between the teeth where lots of things get missed from our regular toothbrush. And there's different kinds of floss you can get. You can even put a drop of essential oil on your string of floss, and that will help get beautiful botanical oils in there as well. Then she recommends another rinse with salt water. And then if you need extra gum care, there's these special syringes that are very, very fine that you can actually squirt special ingredients like essential oils or botanicals or water, salt, whatever you're using, directly into the gum lines that are maybe receding. So that was a mouthful. I have read this book already once and twice for review. So I highly recommend everybody getting themselves a copy of Holistic Dental Care by Nadine Artemis. Read it. It's the Bible for your teeth and gum health. It's a very well-researched book. and you will be pleased when you start implementing the tips and tricks in this book. Okay, so happy taking care of your oral ecology. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And once again, get that resource, do some research, and do what you can for your oral care so you can reduce the number of visits that are required in the dentist chair, because probably if you're like me, you're not a fan of that. And you can live longer with beautiful, healthy teeth and keep all of them until old age. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in and have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.